for other. All right, and the time to review, a short review about your, course syllabus. Can you open your course syllabus? All right, and the first page, course syllabus. Okay, EDUC 614 and human growth and development. It is a requirement for the all, and method, and program. And we have first in-person meeting today, and Monday 6 to 10:50. So I already mentioned that, and we finished it about at 8:30 and 8 around, and then remaining 2 hours for the self-studies and online. And next Monday, and we start the first online class. And the remaining, we have 8 total, meetings, but today and the first one, remaining 7 classes, and we conduct 7 classes, via, and Zoom meeting and online. Okay, we have a textbook here. I have 17th edition and lifespan development and Central. So please Google Central and lifespan development, and you will find the more cheapest option in Google. And current edition is 18th edition. So I think lifespan development.
Yeah, I got it from Thrift Books website. I think I paid only $6, $7.
So, and 13th edition and 14th edition also available, and 16th edition also available. So when you click the 15th edition, it is under the $10. But I promise that 98% same. It's interesting, and the author tried to update textbook, and but 13th edition and 14th edition and 15th edition and under the $10 is and 15th edition at $12. So I strongly recommend you to find the cheapest option for this textbook. It is not optional and mandatory, and without your textbook, and you cannot get a good grade for the midterm exam and the final exam and presentation too. So please go to your online website and try to find the cheapest option and order it as soon as possible for your grade. And I added certain text and the articles and journal articles, but it is optional. So my cell phone number I put in, so please text me if you have an urgent message and about your presentation and assignment and schedule, or if you cannot avoid the absence, so please text me. Then my major contact email is here, and keunkim@esu.edu. So my office hours at Monday through Thursday afternoons. I think at this time you are working. So, and online office hours from Monday to Friday in 9 to 5. So I try to respond within 24 to 48 hours, but not available during weekend and holidays. So some of my students in undergrad, hey, Dr. Kim, I emailed you 3 days ago. So you never responded. When did you send? Friday night. Saturday, Sunday, and 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I am serving for my kids and softball and away game and baseball away game. So I try to respond within 24 to 48 hours and from Monday to Friday. And we have a hybrid form, and and we use the face-to-face and And we used Zoom meetings and Blackboard and Dropbox. And anybody know Dropbox? No. And Dropbox is an online archive and database. I have a professional account. I invite you and Dropbox. You upload your written assignment under your folder and Dropbox. And midterm exam and final exam, you conduct the midterm exam and final exam on the Blackboard. So I will explain and how to use Dropbox and how to use Blackboard. Okay, course description. Can you read the course description? Okay, I start first. And this course helps students to understand the human development as a lifelong dynamic process in physical, cognitive, and social-emotional dimensions in societal and cultural context. The student will analyze developmental continuities and changes and mechanisms to account for the development in multiple domains across the human lifespan and draw educational implications of them to meet the need of a diverse student and adults in schools. And candidates will be oriented to culturally relevant and developmentally appropriate teaching and learning to meet the need of each student based on the cognitive levels and learning styles. This course also introduces student to the human development approach and educational leadership and policy and student development through the nurturing and inclusive and equitable school culture. Candidates will conduct a survey research with attention to the teaching and development of a diverse student. The candidate will acquire theoretical and practical knowledge about the relationships between school-wide learning system, effective grouping and instructional approaches, behavioral development, and student learning achievements among students with a diverse need and including special need populations and gifted and talented learners. Experiential learning is an essential component of this course, credit and 3 hours. Rationale, can you read the rationale, anybody? Volunteers? Great. Yeah, you. Can you read the number 3, rationale?
This course encourages the student to understand and critique human development models and theories. The course draws educational implications of understanding human development to address significant contemporary issues in student learning and equitable resource allocation. Ultimately, the course builds the candidate's capacity of developing curriculum and instructional strategies to effectively and efficiently utilize various resources to support equitable access to learning for each student, including linguistically diverse students and those with special needs at schools. To do so, this course explores the stages of development across the lifespan. Development for each stage is examined with attention to individual differences, variations in development, and diverse learning needs.
Right, thank you so much. And we are expecting you as a decision maker and teacher, researcher, and communicator, and educational leaders, and evaluator, and coach, and critical thinker, and curriculum coordinator, and reviewer, and philosopher, and guide. Number 5, and models of instruction and best practice. So, well, we created the assignment based on the CAPE standard and the state standard. And Dr. Ratti and I developed this course syllabus together. And so you will find a national standard here, and contents, and the instructional practice, and professional responsibility, and empowered professional and learning catalyst, and others. So this is a table we created. We have some assignments based on these categories. Okay, let's move on page 6. Method of evaluation, attendance and participation at 15%. And your presentation, we have 2 presentations. First one is a section presentation from the textbook. And second one is an issue presentation. I will explain later. And article creating and reflection paper is 20%. So the reason why we stop the class about 8 or 8:30, remaining 2 hours, you should create your written assignment and article creating and reflection paper. I will provide you a sample article creating and reflection paper after that. And we have one midterm exam at 15%. And case study in the final project paper, I will provide you and case study and sample paper. And final exam 15% and online and black.
Yeah, when is our midterm exams?
Midterm exam is page 8, and you will find page 8. Midterm exam and November 13th. And final exam and December 11th. So 1 week I will give you. Good. Okay, thank you for your question. And the students should submit and upload those papers on the Dropbox. I will, invite you tonight as evidence of a final grade to the instructors. If you fail to upload the files on a due date with the technical problems, you must send the assignment by email to verify your submission on a due date. And all assignments are individually assigned except for group presentation. But we have 7 students, so we don't have a group presentation. All presentation and individually sign up. The first, attendance and participation. You're being present and prepared and actively participating in classroom activities and discussion is a part of attendance and participation, 15%. And presentation and 15%. And current issue presentation is a 5-minute long short presentation. It is a 5%. So you will choose one topic regarding human growth and development or education in the US. And you create, 5 to 10 slideshow, a short slideshow or a short video clip, and you describe a clear summary of the topic, why this issue is critical and important. And your subjective statement, what did you learn from this, presentation? So you must keep the time and time limit and 5 minutes. I think 5 to 7 minutes is good. And in addition, each presenter should, upload the presentation file, a slideshow, 5 to 10 slideshow, 48 to 24 hours before the class time. Okay. Section presentation.
I'm
We
sorry,
have a. Go ahead.
sorry, it's weekly, right? The 5 to 7 minutes presentation, that's weekly, right? That's weekly, right? We do it every week.
No.
No.
Just one during semester.
Oh, okay.
Issue presentation.
Okay.
And the one section presentation, not every week. And the one, you can choose the one section. And this, and section presentation will be evaluated by peers. And you provide the summary, findings, and review questions. And also, you need to highlight important key concept and the keyword in the assigned section. So, but remember, textbook, I will show you the textbook. And section 2 has 3 chapters. Section 3 and 4 have 2 chapters. So please remember, not chapter presentation, section presentation. So can you pass this textbook and show your classmate? Okay.
You can take a look at it.
So also you must upload the slideshow before 24 to 48 hours before the class time, and upload on your Dropbox or send by email. So, and your I will show you the evaluation guideline. And your peers and your classmate and evaluate your presentation based on this criteria. And first one, presentation concise and spoke clearly. And the overall slideshow design 10% at 10 points. And face-to-face and eye contact and caught your attention is 10 points. And presenter highlighted key point and key terms, assigned the chapters and section in 10 points. And the presenter involving audience is mine. Thank you. Thank you. Involve audience and with the review questions, invite you the answers is 10 points. Total at 50 points. And then you provide the presenters leave your comment and feedback. There. This is evaluation criteria. As for the article critique and reflection paper, it's 20%. And I think you total article critique reflection paper and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 article critique and reflection paper. It is a 1 page long and a single space and 12 point and Times New Roman. So you can choose the one article inside of a section. Today, we have a section 1 and 2. So beginnings and the stage of labors and, some brain studies, any kind of topic you can choose, section 1 and 2. So there are a lot of topics. So you can go to the DSU online library and find the peer-reviewed journal or online article. And the possible topic and article is, I will show you that. There are several topics inside of a section 1. And first one is, Bronfenbrenner's and ecologist theory and some theoretical frameworks, psychoanalytics, Erickson's theory, and the ethology and gender issue, information processing theory, and types of ages, and Piaget's theory, and scientific method, and the standardized test of Vygotsky. There are a lot of key terms inside of section 1. So you can choose the one topic and find the peer-reviewed journal article and online article. You can Google the topic. For example, C-section or a hormonal change during pregnancy, right? So it is a possible topic. So you can Google and search the article and summarize. I will show you the sample article review paper, and I will share the sample article review paper here. Article review paper, this is sample. You can use the header here. So I will share the file and invite you in Dropbox. You will find the all sample articles, article critique and reflection paper. So you can use the header, EDUC 614, Human Growth and Development, your name, and due date. And title of the article you can provide, and original resources, and from the online. And in intro part, you summarized over major findings. Is 1 or 2 paragraph required, and some discussion and limitation you find and describe. And finally, you provide your subjective statement in conclusion. Okay, one more time. Choose the one topic from page 8. Next, written assignment, the article critique reflection paper is due on October 30th. You can choose one topic from section 1 and 2 from my lecture today. And then you summarize the article create reflection paper at 1 page, just like that. And then upload your assignment by due date and October 30th. Or you can send by email to me before article, October 30th.
So just to make it clear, we are not summarizing from the book, like we are
Not summarizing the book.
well, from the book. We
Article.
are going somewhere else to find an article
Article.
about the same topic that okay, about we choose one topic from the section and then we go to
I will show you this how to conduct your article reflection paper and what kind of topic you are interested in section 1 and 2.
I would say biological, cognitive, and
Biological.
the nature of development.
Uh-huh.
Biological, cognitive, and
Okay.
socio-emotional processes.
Okay. Biological
Okay,
and socio-emotional
processes. Page 15.
process. For example, and you can type the peer reviewed article, or you can go to the DSU library, online library article, or you can Google Scholar and articles here and click it. There are several articles here, so you can choose the one article here, yeah, just like that. You can read this article and then summarize based on this one. Question.
Can you go back to that page?
Okay, and online?
Yeah, the Google Scholar page.
Google Scholar page.
Some do not allow you to.
And they, they provide, here in the whole text.
Okay.
But it's too long. I think 85 pages. No, it's too long. And you choose the short, article. And just a short article and the current here. This one.
Can we choose an article from a magazine or no, it has to be online?
Online or hard copies. So if you have chance to visit the library, you can easily find
the magazines, so we
magazine.
can
Or some kind of a COVID-19 and student learning retardation or recess. It is a possible topic inside of early childhood. Section 4.
So I just want to make sure that I understand this. Before class, every week, we're responsible for the article critique and for reading the full section.
Okay, which one?
Like before class starts, we're responsible for reading the entire section and for the article critique.
Okay, you can review the section 3 and next week, and the article review paper, article critique and reflection paper, upload before the and October 30th and due date. Based on the section 1 and 2, you can choose one article and the article critique and reflection paper you upload on the Dropbox.
So we don't have to read the whole section.
Not the whole section.
We just have to
Just
review it. Okay, okay.
Right. If you have any questions, please let me know. And the midterm exam, I will show you how to conduct the midterm exam.
Yeah, I have a question about the format of the article. If you can go back to the sample article that you
Sample
were.
article review.
Yeah.
Here. This one.
Okay, yeah. I don't have a question about summary and findings. I have a question about limitation, personal discussion. That's what we think, right? Our subjective, that would be our subjective opinion, right? Conclusion, like what would you want to see in a
In
conclusion?
conclusion, conclusion. As a teacher, you have educational implication or suggestion, your feedback, and any kind of your subjective statement. you can describe in conclusion.
Yeah, I'm just trying to differentiate between personal discussion
Limitation and
yeah,
discussion, right?
conclusion.
Mm.
Okay.
Good. Robert, you have a question?
No.
No? Okay. Good. Okay, back to the course syllabus. And we have a midterm exam on the blackboard. And I will show you and how to conduct the midterm exam. And my ESU.edu and blackboard. And I think you log in here, right? Log in and my courses you click. And EDUC 614 human growth and development. Yeah, I updated the announcement. When you go to the learning modules and module 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is a short intro about what we are doing and discussion and for the section. So just a review before the class time. And module 4, adolescent, you click, and you will find the midterm exam here. So, and just begin. And there are several, true and false question, and short essay and long essay question, and multiple choice here. So I can. So, but multiple, attempt is possible. So please do not click the save and submit. Okay. And if you stop and have a break time, save all answers. Do not save and submit. Submit is a final submit. And save all questions. Save. And then you can leave the, this, test. And then when you have a chance and go to the midterm exam again, so I will post the, midterm exam and the announcement box. Listen. The midterm exam. I can edit the test option. Okay, midterm exam is due on November 18th. So I will post the announcement here and display the November. Okay, for example, I will give the today is October 23rd. Okay, and 5 p.m. and displayed by November 18 is today, Saturday. And no password required and due date November 18th and Saturday at the end of the day. After the due date, you are not able to access, and I click and submit. And then you will find the announcement box here and do test. Right? And click the link and continue. You will find your midterm exam here. Okay, midterm exam is available now. And the due date is November 18th and Saturday, end of day. Clear?
How many sections will be included in midterm?
Midterm exam. And
How
we
many?
have section 1, 2, 3, 4. And adolescent. Right. Back to the course syllabus.
So till early childhood, right?
And we have section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5.
So we
Right.
can work on it as we work through the sections then.
And it's open book exam, so please just search it or search the keyword inside of your textbook, or you can Google. But textbook based answer and not your common sense. Okay. All right, case study. And you will choose the one topic, one research topic regarding, recent issues of U.S. schools, such as preschool, kindergarten, elementary, and higher ed, and any recommendations that include address as school culture and using multiple methods and implement context appropriate strategies that capitalize on the diversity of a school community and promote positive school culture. So this is a practice session for your thesis. And case study, you have time to conduct the case study. Choose the one topic regarding U.S. school culture. Is COVID-19 and student learning achievement gap, for example, or teacher shortages, and especially African American male teachers in Delaware, right? Or family involvement in your classroom is possible topic. Well, also, and no child left behind, and standardized test in the classroom. What is pros and cons of a standardized test in your classroom? So you can choose the one topic regarding U.S. education system or policies, any topics inside of U.S. schools. And literature review part, you need at least 10 references, such as a textbook, journal article, and newspaper, web-based articles, interview transcript, and others. So cover page required, and abstract required, and with a keyword, and intro, body, conclusion. In intro part, a general statement of a topic, and your research question you must provide. In body part, your literature review and previous studies, a method, quantitative study and qualitative studies, and you conduct and describe about your findings. And let me finish. And conclusion part, summary of your paper and implication and suggestion, and reference page. So I will show you sample case study here. And this is APA styles and cover page. So title of your case study and your name and DSU and course info and instructor info and due date and your contact info. So I will provide the sample format of this case study. And anybody to tell abstract, what is abstract? Abstract.
This describes what the article was about.
And you Google and teenager mom and same-sex couples or child adoption or child abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, and sexual abuse. So you choose the keyword and Google it. You will find the short summary of the article. It is abstract. So it is about 350 to 400 a word, and then you must provide the keyword here. In intro part is a general statement of your article and case studies, and then provide your research question and methodology, quantitative studies and qualitative studies. In case study is a part of a qualitative study. In the body part, you summarize the previous studies and literature review. And then describe about your research question and answers and your findings in the body part. And research question 1 and research question 2 and research question 3. And conclusion part, a clear summary of your findings and highlight important part of your findings. And you can provide your educational, implication, suggestion, and feedback and solution inside of your conclusion. In the reference page, you describe about your references and APA style and alphabetical order A to Z and online resources, textbook here. So it is a total 10-page long, written assignment, including abstract and reference page. So actually it is 7 to 8 pages long. Yeah, question.
So we have to conduct research based off of something that we want to like find out about?
Yeah, you conduct a small and simple case study, and you are classroom teacher, right?
Yeah.
So you can conduct your case study in your classroom, or you can interview your colleagues, or what is a case study?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, that's why I'm really
Okay, you're confused. What is a case study? No? Okay. And yeah, we learn about case study and qualitative studies and quantitative studies. Because you are the candidate for your master thesis, and the case study is a part of qualitative studies and definition. Okay, so dictionary provide process and record. I think another one is simple and easy to understand. So case study and research method to gain a better understanding of a subject and process. And case studies involve the in-depth research into a given subject, and in order to understand each functionality and success. So it is a simple answer for case study. So how to research design and case study? I think it is a very good resource to understand what is case study. I said, yeah, I will provide you this one, and after class or break time and case study. Okay, I will show you and send this critical. And how to design a case study. What is a case study? And I will explain after review the course syllabus. Okay. And actually 8 to 10 page long times New Roman and 12 point and APA style. And finally exam and 50% on the blackboard. I will post on the blackboard. Okay, I will explain case study later. And any questions so far about course syllabus?
Yes, about the final exams, what will, like the book I assume the book will be included in the final exam, like it will be final exam about the whole book.
I will, choose some questions from midterm exam.
Okay.
And then we move to the section, 8, 9, 10, just like that. And I will explain. And final exam here. And the learning modules. And final exam is 37 questions with true and false, and the multiple choice, short and long essay in the same format. So I will choose the one some, questions from, midterm, exam, and then added, some sections, not total sections and 1 to 10, right? Okay. Wow, too fast. All right, attendance policy, and the first absence and 5-point drop all out of 10, participation grade. The second absence and 0 point over 10 and participation grade. That means you don't have a chance to get an A, the second absence. So please, prepare authentic document to verify your absence. I will give you excuse due to your medical reasons or any family urgent issues. So I will provide you, some makeup chance, right? And assignment, if you miss the due date, so and 2-point cutoff for each day. So if you have a valid reasons for your absence, I will give you the makeup and the extra time to complete your assignment and exam. Academic dishonesty policy, and you already signed up your sub-M contract. So you understand about the policies, and I will show you most serious case for the plagiarism. And when I think you don't have to access the control panels and course management. And I have course tools and safe assignment and direct submit. So I upload your case study and your assignment. And next page. In 100% plagiarized. So some student ask a classmate, can you borrow, your case study or written assignment, Shimaya? So I just, review your assignment, just a format. And then copy and paste and change the name on. It is true. It's an undergrad student. So I gave, them a 0 point of, this assignment and with the first warning. And second warning, and, I escalate this plagiarism issue to the student affair. So it is a serious. And 100% plagiarized. And the other case, and 11 point, it is okay. And 11 under 10%. Because some citation provide this one at 10%. So and 0% it is original, and they if you want to use direct quote from the web journal articles, you can use direct quote with APA. And or you must revise with your own word. Avoid the plagiarism. Okay. So, and I will teach you in the APA styles and how to use the citation and direct quote during this semester. And if you have any issue with the disabilities, and if you need some extra time to complete your written assignment and test, please let me know. Yeah, in class meeting, we have a disruptive behavior policy and electronic device use and any others. Okay, we surely review and course syllabus. Any questions? Okay, we have a 5-minute short break and start to my first lecture with my presentation. Who's the record? All right. Yeah, you see the next screen here. Okay, and I have a several key terms for the overview of human growth and development. So we have several principles and several period and the theories about lifespan and human growth and development. And we have a definition in our textbook. And lifespan from birth to death. And we all cover our whole life from birth to death. So, and there are several, views about children. And first one is original sin view. And, children are born into the world and corrupted and, inclination toward the evil. So it is the same as the Bible, right? All newborn, babies and the evil one. An original sin view, right? And first one. Second one is a tabula rasa view. Repeat after me. Tabula rasa view. Tabula rasa view. It is, and from the John Locke, and is a passive view about newborn baby, and just like empty bottle, blank slate. If you fill up this empty bottle with wine, this is wine. If you fill up with beer, this is beer. And if you fill up this bottle with water, this is water. So tabula rasa view is children born as a blank slate and blank the paper, right? This one. If you write it down and scramble, so it will be decided based on your outcome. Last one is innate goodness view, is from the Lusso, and children born inherently good. So three different views of children. So you must remember. And skip the ages of America. I think every age for the male and female is different in the US, right? Average age for male, person, I think it is about 76. Some data shows 77 or 8, and the other data show us female, and 82 or 80 and 16 79. But it depends on your maintenance for your life, and physically and cognitively and emotionally. So there are several characteristics of our lifespan and human growth and development, and lifelong, and multi-dimensional, and plastic, and multi-dimensional, and multi-directional and dimensional, and maintenance, and contextual. So that means our life is not simple. We must consider about your, ethnic background, religious background, and the family background, or your family members. There are a lot of different types of a family, and grandparent family, and the step family, blended family, single parent family, right? And same-sex couples family. So we need more diverse approaches to understand about our life. And we regularly categorize 3 domains of our life. The first domain is physical domain. Second one is cognitive domain. The other one is a social-emotional domain. We have 3 domains. And the physical domain is the same as biological domain. And cognitive domain is same, and social-emotional domain others. So some scholars added the personality domain under the social-emotional domain. Some scholars added the language and cultural domain under the cognitive domain. So, but our textbook provides simply 3 domains. First one, physical. Second one is cognitive. Third one is social emotional. And biological domain is the same as physical. Okay, we have several stages of our life, and prenatal period, infant and toddler stage, early childhood, middle and late childhood, adolescent, early, middle, and late adulthood. I am shifting from middle adulthood to the late adulthood right now. And glaucoma and eye, vision, hearing, muscle power, and it is a. I did attend our department meeting and last week. I could not. I have a serious, pains on my butt area, hemorrhoid. So I have a surgery next week. So it is very, very serious. But I have some problems over my elbow, wrist, and back pain from the car accident. Wow. So time to develop my retirement plan right now. I need 10 more years at DSC. I'm retired. You guess my age.
55.
Yeah, 54. So 10 or 11 years at DSC. So, huh?
That's a long time to be in a job.
Yes, some undergrad student. How old are you, Dr. Kim? I think is your age is the same as my father's. How old is your father? 40, 45? Thank you. I see. All right, we categorize the 8 domains and period. Yeah, this is the one I want to add, explain my age. First one, chronological age, number of year. 1969 or 1970 or 1982 is number of car. Toyota Camry, 2020, and 50 miles, just like a chronological age. Biological age and physical age, and your muscle power, how to maintain your body and health. So I thought I am 40 and 45 in my physical age, but I think more than 55 right now. A lot of problems, and I need alignment and the tuning for my life. And third one is mental age and psychological age, mental age. I read a lot of books and articles and presentations at a conference, and think about a psychological perspective and intro to early childhood education. I think my mental age is about 75 right now, too old. And my social age, I married, I was 40, too late. So my boy is 14 and my girl is 12. So my social age is really, congested and, bump to bumper. So slow, slow, slow. What about my wife? Chronological age is about 49. Biological age, she never work out. Just the breathing and walking with a dog. I think her, physical age is about 70. I think so.
You won't be happy with that.
I think 70. And the psychological age, wow, just like my grandma, 80. I think so. She knows me more than me, So social age, I think she is 44 or 7. Romel, can you figure out your ages, chronological age?
Chronicle,
Uh-huh.
23, so
Uh-huh.
born in 2000.
Uh-huh.
Biological, I say it's about the same. I feel like I'm my age.
Oh, okay.
Psychologically,
Uh-huh. 20.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And social,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm same my age.
Anybody to share your age? Yeah, chronological, you skip. You skip.
Well, I don't mind. I just turned 26 yesterday.
Okay, wow, happy birthday.
Biological, I would say, I'm like, I might be like 28. Sometimes I don't go to the gym. I haven't been on my gym day
Mhm.
lately, so I'm a little rusty. Psychological age, I would say I'm in like my 30s or 40s. I've always been like pretty mature. I
Oh,
would say very wise. And then my social age, I would say I'm
Uh, okay, yeah, for sure. Anybody?
Well, I'm 23.
Uh-huh.
I was born in 99.
Mhm.
I'd say my biological age is a little bit older than that.
Uh-huh.
Being a teacher has really ruined my bladder.
I know. You
So,
don't have time to
I
work
can-
out.
yeah, I don't have time to work out between grad school and teaching.
Uh-huh.
I don't have time to work out. And yeah, I think my psychological age is probably depends. If I've been with my 10-year-olds for too long, my psychological age might be a little bit younger.
Uh-huh.
No, I think my psychological age is probably 23. My social age, again, grad school and
Uh-huh.
teaching probably makes me at like 30, 40 at this point. Yeah.
Good. Anybody?
I guess I'll say.
Uh-huh.
I'm 24.
Uh-huh.
Biological age. Biological age, I would say that I feel like I'm pretty mature. I feel like I've always been that way. So I would say about maybe 30.
Mhm.
And then, oh, I skipped okay, so biological. So that's health.
That's
I would
physical age.
say, okay, so I'm not that physically active. I do have a treadmill
Mhm.
that I get on every once in a while. So I would say about like 30 as well. Social age, I think my age is 24.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I should share, everybody has shared my,
Uh-huh.
I'm the
Yeah,
second oldest
you can
person.
skip the
No,
first
no, no,
part.
that's fine. I'm 46 years
Uh.
old. I guess my biological age is the same as chronological. I've ruined two treadmills, so I'm not
Okay.
going to buy a third one. But
Uh-huh.
I took a membership of Planet Fitness, but to go to a gym and do a workout, it is a workout itself. It's not happening as I wanted it to be, as much as I wanted to be. I think my psychological age, I think I'm 10 years older
Uh-huh.
than, like I try to take it very slow, and I have become a homey person. I don't want to travel. I just want to be home most of the time after work. And I think my social age is the same. Like at midlife, you try to slow down. You're not that, you know, like social bird, and
Uh-huh.
you just try to spend time
Mhm.
with yourself more. I think I think my maybe 55. I would say 55, or yeah. I think I'm older in my social age.
Okay, good. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, next slideshow. There are several issues regarding human growth and development. And nature and nurture issue. I think you are familiar with that. And stability and change issue. And continuity and discontinuity issue. So I highlight the last one, and continuity and discontinuity issue. Is a continuity issue. Acorn, and the growing and faster and the bigger tree. But small, worm changes the beautiful butterfly. Insect changes butterfly. We call it is a metamorphosis. Total changes, right? Our life is the same. Some, student and growing and, expecting, process. But some before, after marriage, totally changes. Or plastic surgery before and after. Or, some student has, eating disorder, anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa. So they have, totally different before and after the eating disorder, right? Also, same problem, same, accident or event or, critical moment before and after. So we call it is a continuity and discontinuation. All right, and I think this is about an 8 o'clock. I think 20 minutes more and for tonight. And I surely review and theoretical frameworks. There are a lot of theories. I personally, have personal definition about theory. I have two glasses, reading glasses and regular glasses. I play the golf and the tennis and baseball. I am using these regular glasses. And the reading glasses for reading, right? So theory is just like a lens to see outside. Sunglass. Or you need the, a microscope if you want to, investigate small insect. For the military, person and, some soldiers, armies, they need the, a telescope to spionize the enemy on the mountain, right? And when you visit the, Dover Down and casino, and they don't have a window, but, you will see window and you watch it the outside. Theory is the same. If you like to investigate small insect, you need a microscope. So what kind of theory you are familiar with for your, thesis and dissertation in the future? In my case, I use the social learning theory for my dissertation. And the gender schema theory, gender and, sex, inborn perspective of an image of, sex. Gender, obtained and learned the self-image. So I use the gender schema theory for my father studies and how to, how father teach the gender role for the boy and girl. And the social learning theory teach us observation. We are learning from observation. And if you find the, your role model and the hero, sports star, movie star, action star, you try to imitate him or her. And then you create your identity through the interaction and reciprocal determinism. So it is a part of a theory. So theory allow you how to, predict, how to create your, predictions and explain data. I start the psychoanalytics from Freud, and there are 3 different self. First one, id, not ID. Second one is ego. Ego in German pronunciation, because Freud is from the German. So id, ego, and superego. Id, inborn instinct, thirsty, sleepy, or you need love, affection. Id. Ego tells you your existing self, your education, and economic status, and your education, and social, economic status. And for example, full professor, usher in Dover Grace Church, chair umpire in Camden Wyoming Little League baseball coach, and the father of 2 kids, and husband of my wife, and Korean, American, bilingual, and trilingual, and dual, and researcher, and the publisher and the author. So this kind of a self and existing self, social position, and ego. Superego is a part of your deep mind, spiritual, So is spiritual self, conscience, and aparo. I will tell you something. When I have a Korean international student in courtyard out of campus, I regularly visited there and check their life as a advisor. I think several years ago I visited the campus courtyard and dormitory, and I met one of my students in lifespan development class. Hi, Dr. Kim, how are you? Long time no see you, brother. And are you still smoking? I tried to quit smoking. Oh, cigarette is really bad. I have organic. I have organic. Quit smoking, but this organic one is really good. Want to bum a smoke? Dr. Kim? If I was single, if I was not professor, I tried to smoke weed. I really wanted. Oh, it is a new world. He said. So I really wanted my inborn instinct working at that moment. However, stop. Don't do that, Dr. Kim. You are the doctor and professor. What are you doing? Wake up. My ego tells me. Super ego. Okay. Time to finish negotiation between id and ego. I am the umpire between id and ego. And more than that, beyond your existing life, think about your abstract and the metacognition part. You know what I'm saying? So is okay, time to prepare your next life, and spiritual life, and conscious life. So it is a super ego. So super means we are the man. Superman is absolute power and honorable part of them. And he created 5 stages of our life. First is oral stage. Freud, he believed that our life is driven by libido, sexual energy. It is just like gas for your car. Sexual energy, libido. So why newborn baby or infant sucking their thumb? Because their libido level is set on the mouth. We call it is object hunger. Every object to their mouth is oral stage. Libido, sexual energy, move from mouth to the anal part. When they are poo-poo and pee-pee, and they feel happy. And pelvic part move to the sexual organs. My boy, Jinha, when she was 5 or 6 and taking shower, Daddy, I'm happy. I'm happy. What are you doing? I feel something on my penis. Yeah, it is a natural, natural thing. It is a pelvic stage, we call it is. After that, in school age, they oppress their sexual energy. And then move to the social butterflies. Play with the friends, same-sex preference, sports. After the puberty, sexual energy reawakening. And then they, try to find their intimacy and, girlfriend and boyfriend. All right. And Edison, and our textbook is consists of this theory. And he categorized the 8 stages: infant, toddler, early childhood, middle and late childhood, and adolescent, early, middle, and late childhood. So he put in each aim and goal for each stage. First one is trust. basic trust is very, very critical between major caregiver and newborn baby. If newborn baby could not create healthy concept of basic trust, he or she cannot move forward the next stage and next goal, autonomy. Let me tell you something in my story. And when I was 3 and 4 and 5, I don't remember exact year. My father, he passed away last of August. My father brought me to the next town with his bicycle. I was sit on his, back seat in the bike. It was a really muddy day after rain. So my father told me that, boy, stay on my back seat and on my bike. Yes, sir. I said, yes, sir. But I already told you that it was a muddy day. It is really hard to stay, don't move, and the taxi of my father's bike. So I feel I thought really dangerous to fall down. So I called my father. Where are you, father? Help me, help me. But I fell down, and I have a big scar on my left, knees. So bleeding, crying a lot, and the old ladies and approach it to me, and who are you? What is your name? Where is your father or your mom? Are you okay? My father returned, and 10 minutes later, I think so, and bleeding a lot. And I was, expected to, oh, are you okay? Don't cry. Don't cry. Are you okay? I expected. But my father said, shut up. You disobeyed me. I said, don't move. But you disobeyed me. Shut up. Stop to cry. Wow. Authoritarian father. Command, obey, reward. Command, disobey, punishment. And spanked me. Harshly manner. And verbal abuse, physical abuse. So I was a really shy boy when I was, young. Shy and asocial behaviors. I didn't have a chance to, develop my leadership. I lost my role model. If he was a very kind and good social coach, I'd like to follow his way. So I have some skewed image, a biased image about Heavenly Father, God. My father, Godfather, same, authoritarian Godfather, and command, obey, reward, command, disobey, and punishment. Oh, I don't believe. So I had a really serious problem to move to the autonomy and initiative and industry and identity. So I confused my identity because I lost my role model. So my older brother, saved me. He was really good and smart and taught me how to solve the problems with your friends. And he taught me how to, study and summarize some essay and teaching and socializing. And he was my role model, my older brother. So, and then I successfully, move forward the intimacy and generativity and integrity for each stage. Okay, and one thing I want to explain is Carl Gustav Jung and Jung in German pronunciation. So persona, person. We have all mask, just like a Halloween mask, is a persona. And anima is man, biologically man, and Romel and I, and physically and man. However, deep inside, we have a female's perspective. It is anima, and you're biologically female. However, deep inside, unconscious part of your mind, you have a male's perspective. Is animus. Clear? Just like a soccer mom. Right? And the archetype and stereotypes is, ethnic or family culture, and we have archetype. And Japanese suicide level is really high. South Korea, really high. Number 3, Japan and Korea. Why they kill themselves? They confused with real life and ideal life. Confused. And also other part, bullying or discrimination and exhausted from the competition, financial problems, divorce, depression, mental, disease. So really high, rate for the South Korea and Japan and the suicide level. So it is a problematic and critical problems. When I visited France and the Louvre Museum, I saw the beautiful statue and woman, but backside of this statue find the sexual organ at male. It is animus, right? Physically and biologically female, and deep in mind, unconscious part of her side, and the male's perspective is animus. Okay, cognitive theory and Piaget, Vygotsky. You must remember two, scholars. And Piaget, he believed that all you are born baby, and they are learning from 5 senses: watching, smelling, tasting, hearing, and touching. Maria Montessori, the forerunner of the early childhood education, she argued that children are learning from 5 senses: watching, smelling, tasting, hearing, and touching. So it is a maxim for Maria Montessori approach. She developed sensory materials, sand play for the special ed, and pink tower and math and science, and a lot of buttoning and zipping materials, and Maria Montessori. And sensory motor stage from Piaget, pre-operational and concrete operational and formal operational. They are developing their logics, reasoning, category, seriation, and series. So it is 4 stages of Piaget. And information processing theory is the same. Input and thumb drive, performance, output. Information processing theory. So Piaget believed that all we have mental agent, just like a memory card and chip, thumb drive. It is a schema, mental agent, schema. And in French word, we call it is a schema, and schema. And Vygotsky, a Russian, and died young. And he added the language and cultural perspective inside of a cognitive development. All right. So also scaffolding, supporting system for the student and children, and emotionally and physically and cognitive. And we call it is a scaffolder for the construction, right? supporting building. And we call it is a scaffolding in education, supporting system from teacher and parents, and physically and emotionally and cognitively. The zone of proximal development is, potential area to be developed. As for the baseball, we learn about baseball, Philadelphia Phillies, Nationals, Orioles, and we are rooting for the Philadelphia, or some guys rooting for the Nationals and the Orioles. We like some of the baseball players, but we know the rule: first base, second base, and third base, and home, and 1 point and 1 score. However, we don't know about the baseball history. Originally, baseball was from the Indian and Pakistan's. What is the
Cricket.
Cricket, yeah, cricket, and throwing the bouncing ball and the cricket, and hit the
Trying to
bat,
catch the
right?
ball.
But New Yorker, they use the base, first base and second base and third base. So they running to the and first base, second base, third base, and home, and 1 point. So it is just like our life. Why we call the home base home? Newborn baby born at home, move to the first base, early childhood and adolescent, second base, early childhood, early adulthood and middle adulthood, third base, late adulthood, and back home and die. Why we call funeral home? Right? Funeral home. We call funeral center or funeral, but we call it is a home. Newborn baby is from the home and move to the first, second, third base and back home and die. It is a part of a circle of life in the baseball. So in New Yorker use the base, first, second, third base, and also Philadelphia, all Philadelphia use the base, but different format, compared with the New Yorker. And we call the baseball all time is the game of Philadelphia. It is the same as baseball. So two systems, New York baseball system and Philadelphia baseball system, and then modern society, and they, integrate and combine two system one, and then we call it is baseball. So it is the, one thing I want to say here. Okay, I think it is enough. We surely review today's lecture for me, and we learn about the definition of a lifespan development, and the 3 different kind of views of children: original sin view, popular Lhasa view, and innate good news view. And 3 domains: physical, cognitive, and social emotional. And we categorize the several stages for our life: prenatal and infant and toddler, early and middle and late childhood, adolescent, and early adulthood, middle adulthood, and late adulthood. 4 different types of age, we learn about it, and 3 issues: nature and nurture issue, stability and change issue, and continuity and discontinuity issue. And I call metamorphosis, continuity and discontinuity issue. We learn about theory, why we need theory, how to test our prediction, expectation, and hypothesis here through the theory. Psychosexual theory, sexual energy, libido, 3 different kinds of self: id, ego, superego. Erik Erikson, psychosocial theory, and 8 stages. For each stage has each goal and aim. Jung's theory, anima and animus. about. And cognitive theory and Piaget and Vygotsky and information processing theory from the computer. So next week, I have a behavioralism and social learning theory and ecological theory and system theory, right? And other perspective of our life. Questions? Okay, let's stop to record. Okay. Before we dismiss the class, and you need to sign up. You need to sign up your section presentation and issue presentation. All right, hold on. I need reading class. Okay. Okay, we have several day and time. So you choose the one section presentation and one issue presentation.
For next week,
Next week, you